The last part of the College Bound Conference plan is identifying the steps and putting them in kind of chronological order as to when things are going to get done. So we've broken them down into 5 separate buckets of time. The first one being our first steps. These are the things that need to be done first before anything else can be done. We need to find more opportunities for grants. We're looking to be able to be in Help Fest, a local day of fun sponsored by Peachtree City, to be able to get registrations for our navigator team, as well as be able to let the community know and potentially give us some money. Find Kohl's volunteers for Help Fest, so that'll give us a bank of 5 volunteers to sponsor our booth, as well as give us $500 in cash. Recruit more the Board of Education involvement. I still need to talk to the director of Exceptional Children's Services, just to let them know that this is what we're doing. Ask for dates, so actually set a date for what the conference is going to be in February and establish a budget. And that's something that Peggy has already started working on. The next step, we're hoping by August 20th that we'll have a location with a memorandum of agreement set in place. We will have asked for money at Help Fest. We'll identify what licenses and permits we're going to need in order to create this event. Have a planning meeting for whoever is on the planning team. Actually book the speakers under contract, start recruiting volunteers, have that date set, and have the recruitment letters done. So these are going to be the letters that you take to people to say, don't you want to be involved in this? So it's not only people recruitment, volunteer recruitment, but it's also financial recruitment. By October 1st, we want to be able to ask money from our parents, who happen to be the Georgia Council of Developmental Disabilities. Both Peggy and I are Partners in Policymaking graduates, so we're going to ask money from GCDD, as well as All About AADD, and Parent to Parent. Recruit colleges for refreshment stations, identify corporate sponsorships, and again have a planning meeting so that we're on track. In November of 2011, by November 15th, we want to have a book signing memorandum of understanding with Omega Books, or another bookstore, hopefully it's Omega. Have the hotels booked, the speaker deposit paid, and enough money in the bank to be able to pay for all the necessary deposits. We also want to start focusing on creating ads, calendar, radio, TV, web, YouTube, Twitters, to be able to start getting the word out. Have our licenses and permits paid. Again, have a planning meeting to make sure that we're on track. Identify the refreshment vendors and ask for refreshment donations, and start heavily recruiting volunteers from major organizations like Omega Phi Alpha or Hands On Atlanta, and actually start selling tickets to families. And by January 7th, 2012, that's a month before the event, that bold step is going to be make sure that we have an undisclosed amount in pledges and ticket sales so that we're covering our costs. It'll be our last planning meeting before the event. 80% of our refreshment donations should be lined up. Ad space in community calendars, print ads, articles in disability magazines, blasts on Yahoo and Facebook completed. The tickets should be printed, the reception dinner planned, the hotel deposit should be paid. The agenda is sent to the speakers, and volunteer expectations are set. But the big thing is that Peggy's going to start shifting her focus to the Chamber of Commerce, where she'll be taking over as president of the Chamber of Commerce. So we lose Peggy in January, but hopefully by then we'll have our secondary commanders kind of in place to be able to continue to make everything go. And then that brings us up to by March 2012, by the end of March 2012, we will have done our event. So that's it. That's the path for, look again on all of the work that we've put in so far. That's our path for our college-bound planning. In the future, there'll be more paths that are out there, but you'll see, the North Star vision over and over again. Again, thank you for taking the time to watch our path. Thank you.